Jai Hind, my dear students. Myself Prashant. Today we are going to watch the remedial video lesson for the first periodic test in accountancy. It is the video lesson which will help you to clarify the doubts regarding the answers which you have made wrong. It is the opportunity to correct the answers and to enrich your knowledge regarding that areas. We are moving to the complex areas in accountancy. Once you clear the basic chapters, doubts regarding that chapters, it will help you to enrich maximum knowledge regarding the completed chapters. So all of you please watch the video. Complete questions are here with detailed explanation I am going to give. All of you please give your maximum importance for watching the entire video. First of all, the question is regarding proprietor is treated as a creditor to the extent of his capital according to which accounting concept? You know very well, proprietor and the organization are two different parties. Proprietor is the natural person and the organization is the artificial person. Proprietor is an internal person, but the liability, it is an internal liability. When proprietor gives capital or fund to the organization, it is an internal liability. So the answer is basic accounting, that business entity concept. The first accounting concept what we have learned, that is business entity concept. Based on that, this statement generated. So you can note the explanation and also the answer. As per the business entity concept, owner and the organization are treated as two different entities. Kindly remember and note the answer. It is B, business entity concept. Second question is regarding the art of recording all business transactions in a systematic manner in a set of books is called dash. You know very well the explanation regarding the concepts, accounting, bookkeeping, the lecture we are going to learn. And what is your answer? You know very well. Accounting includes the whole explanation, identification of transactions, recording in a systematic manner using the rules, summarizing and communicating. But here they are giving the explanation regarding only what? Recording of business transaction in a systematic manner only. You know, it is a part of accounting only. And the process we are giving for that, the name is what? Bookkeeping. So the answer is bookkeeping. In bookkeeping, we are recording the business transaction in a systematic manner only. Other calculations like profit and loss, financial position, all are undertaken in accounting. Then only we can give the complete explanation. So the answer is bookkeeping. You cannot. B is the right answer. Moving to the third question. In accounting, goods is defined as dash. You know very well, goods, we have learned the explanation, and also never compare that concept. Goods never comes under assets. Sometimes we will treat both are same. Goods are something which is owned by the organization or purchased by the organization for selling to the customers. It's not used for consumption or for charity. The apt maximum suitable answer you can give C. Items which are purchased for resale is known as goods. For consumption, if we are purchasing, that is known as asset. So the answer is C. Items which are purchased for resale. And fourth question. Ajay, a customer, had placed an order for purchase of furniture of rupees 50,000, against which he advances rupees 5,000. The businessman wants to record it as a resale by doing so. By doing so, which of the following accounting concept is violated here? That we have to identify. Actually, in the question, it is very clear they are explaining regarding how we have to compare the items purchased and the expense involved or the amount spent in advance. Here, as per the matching concept, they are explaining given the statement, every time we have to match the revenue with the expense incurred in the organization. Like also the product purchased with the expenses or the amount of money spent in advance. We have to compare it. So, answer is D. Moving to the fifth question, you have to identify the right one from the following equation is correct. You know, the common accounting equation we are saying asset is equal to liability plus capital or capital plus liability. So, as per that, first one is wrong. As per that, the answer first one is wrong. Second also wrong. Third also wrong. Isn't it? We can very clearly take the fourth as the answer because capital is equal to asset minus liability. You plus do that, you will get the answer. So please note the answer is what? D. Capital is equal to asset minus liability. Every time you have to remember the explanation of accounting equation. Moving to the next one. The amount drawn by business for his personal use is dash. Withdrawn for personal use, you know very well, drawings is the answer. So, sixth question, B is the answer. For personal use, if the owner is taking any cash or any goods from the organization, that is known as drawings. So, B is the answer. Seventh question, meaning of credibility of going concern is. Meaning of credibility of going concern. You know very well the accounting concept. What is the meaning of going concern concept? That explains the business will continue for a long period. That will continue for a long period. That is the explanation they are saying. So the answer you can say C, continuing of business. The continuity of business is explained in the statement meaning of credibility of a going concern. So please note C is the right answer. Eighth question, it is the new pattern question we can expect in board exam. You have to practice more and more assertion or reasoning type questions. And the above set questions, 7 questions are multiple choice questions. The weightage for such questions is very low in the coming board exams, so you have to practice. Assertion reasoning questions, you have to practice more and more. There will be an assertion, a generalized idea will be there. You have to match the reason is right or not, whether we can compare with that or not. So that first assertion is what? Accounting policies once applied should be consistently followed from one period to another. You know now you learned the debit credit rules. You know very well the importance of using that rules in a business organization. That we will continue, we will consistently apply, isn't it? So the assertion is right. Just check whether the reason is right or not. Because of consistency concept, once an accounting policy adopted, it should be followed consistently year after year. You know, the reason is also right. When we are following on accounting policy, if once we have adopted in this organization, our organization, that we have to continue. It will help for easy comparison by a common man. So the answer we can give, you just read that answers, both assertion and reason are correct, both assertion and reason are incorrect. Assertion is correct and but reason is wrong. Assertion is wrong, but reason is correct. Here both the statements are right. Both are right. So we can give the answer A. Both assertion and reason are correct. Moving to the 9th question, another assertion reasoning question. Business transactions and events that cannot be measured in money terms are not recorded in the books of accounts. It is the right explanation for a statement. We will, as per the money measurement concept, we will record only transactions which can be analyzed through the money terms can be recorded in the books of accounts. Here, what is the reason? Appointment of a new manager can be recorded in the books of accounts. The assertion is right on, but the reason is wrong. It is wrong, it is incorrect. So, what is the answer we can give? Assertion is correct, but reason is wrong. C is the right answer. Please note, C is the right answer. 10th question, another assertion reasoning question. Liability of a firm increases due to credit transactions. You know very well, whenever in our organization we are selling that products in credit, the transaction will not give any money. The liability of the organization, it will increase. We have to find out the money if we are not getting the amount from the debtor on time. And purchase of goods or asset on credit will also increase liability, isn't it? So that is an example for increasing liability. Liability of a firm increases due to credit transaction is right on. Purchase of goods and asset on credit will increase liability. That statement also right on. When we are purchasing product on credit, that will increase the liability of the firm also. So we can say both the assertion and the reason are correct. Answer is A. 11th question, another form of question. Two statements are there. We have to identify whether that statements are right or not. First statement is what? The amount invested by the proprietor in a business is called cash. You know very well the meaning of the term capital. So the answer is that first statement is wrong. The amount of money or asset invested by the proprietor in a business is called capital. That is the second statement. That is right on. So you can give the answer. The statement first is incorrect and the statement 2 is correct. So B is the answer. Statement 2 is correct, but statement 1 is incorrect. Remember, second statement is the right explanation. First statement is the wrong explanation. And moving to the 12th question. Bank loan which will repay after 1 year will come under long-term liability. One statement, that is right, depending upon the period of duration within which we will repay. If we are repaying within 1 year, that is current liability. If we are repaying after 1 year, that will come under long-term liability or non-current liability. Just check the second statement. Bank loan which will repay after 1 year will come under non-current liability. Both the statements are right. So we can give what? The answer. Both the statement 1 and 2 are correct. C is the answer. Please note, C is the right answer. 13th question. It is an filling the blanks type question. We can predict only less number of questions in the board exams like this. You know, read the explanation and find the right answer, the key word. The process of recording, classifying and summarizing all business transactions in order to know the financial result is called a dash. In order to find out the financial result. What is the concept explained here? You know, first of all, you are learning the concept in accountancy is what? The meaning of the term accounting. Here also accounting is explained here. You can remember the answer accounting. Kindly keep in mind every time a valuable definition for the term accounting. Next question, 14th one, the person or firm or institution who does not pay the price in cash for the goods purchased or the service received is called. While purchasing the product or services, the person, if he is not paying the money, is known as, what is that? Debtor, a current asset. Remember, the answer is debtor. 15th question. Generally, the business transactions are recorded for a particular period, which include 12 months. So you have to identify which accounting concept is mentioned here. You know, every time we are recording the business transactions for a particular period, and the period may be from January to December or 1st April to 31st March. That is as per the accounting period concept. So the answer is accounting period concept. No, you can give the answer financial year also. 16th question, the things or property which helps in the smooth functioning of the business and which are owned by the business are called dash of the business. Once again, the things or property which helps in the smooth functioning of the business and which are owned by the business are called dash of the business. You know the right answer. Can you guess it? Yes, it is asset. So please note, assets are the properties which is owned by the business, which are used for, which are consumed for producing the products, day-to-day affairs of the product. The answer is asset. 17th question. During the last Onam days, Raju with his family went to a textile shop and purchased different materials for rupees 1,55,000. When he went to make the payment at the counter, cashier given a discount of rupees 5,000. You have to name the type of discount mentioned in this question. You know, two types of discounts are there, cash discount and trade discount. Cash discount is given at the time of purchasing the product in the counter when we are going to make the payment. Trade discount already fixed. There will be some boards will be hanged there which indicates 10% discount, 20% discount, like that. But here it is after making all the purchase, at the time of making the payment the discount is allowed. So it is cash discount. The answer is cash discount. Then 80th question. Read it. Accounting, it is the process of recording financial transactions pertaining to a business. The accounting process includes summarizing, analyzing and reporting these transactions to oversight agencies, regulators and tax collection entities. The process of accounting starts with the dash and ends with the dash. You know, some words are missing here. When we learned the meaning of the term accounting, it is very clearly noted there. Accounting starts with the identification of transactions and ends with communicating it to the interested parties or users. So the two terms you can bring as the answer: identification of transactions and communicating it with the users. That is the answer. And 19th question, Ardra, running a manufacturing unit of chocolates, a new automated machinery was purchased for increasing production of number of products. Identify the type of expenditure involved in this transaction. You know very well, two types of expenditures are there: capital expenditure and revenue expenditure. In revenue expenditure, the amount what we are spending for the workers as salary or rent for the machinery or building, and insurance premium, commission to the agencies, like day-to-day expenses are collected and noted as revenue expenditure. The details regarding purchase of machineries, purchase of furniture or any other equipment, fixed assets, which are known as capital expenditure. So here they are purchasing, in this question they are purchasing a new automated machine. So it is very clear that example, the question is an example for capital expenditure. So please note the answer is capital expenditure. And 20th question, you know the expansion for the term GAAP. GAAP stands for Generally Accepted Accounting Principles. Generally Accepted Accounting Principles. Answer is A. So my dear students, up to these 20 questions, we have faced mainly 3 pattern questions. One is multiple choice, another one is filling the blanks type, and very important assertion reasoning question. Also another form what statement 1 and statement 2 is there, that also another type of assertion reason, logical thinking question, critical thinking question. You have to practice more and more. And from this year, CBSE introducing another concept, case-based and source-based questions. There will be a particular paragraph. We have to read it. Already it is available for English like comprehension. Here they are introducing case-based or source-based. So here we have to remember, we have to read one paragraph. Based on that paragraph, some questions will be there that we have to answer. Maybe the answer will be directly available in the paragraph, or you have to find out as per your awareness from the textbook. The explanations are available. So the 21st to 25th question are like the first case based question. You have to read the paragraph. You have to read this hypothetical passage, and 5 questions are there given below. You have to answer it. So first of all, please read the paragraph at least twice to find out the actual answers. Agile Company Private Limited is a successful online marketing organization of electronic products. They have a good number of investors spread all over India. Also, they have good number of customers as wholesalers, retailers, public, etc. Every year, they will publish the detailed report, financial statement through their website. They will regularly verify their accounts with the auditor for meeting the government rules. The accounting information generated by the accounting process is communicated in the form of reports, statements, graphs, and charts to the users who need it in different decision situations. The information communicated will be much useful for both internal and external users. So this is the paragraph. Actually, it is the hypothetical as well as explanatory paragraph. Based on 5 questions are given below, we have to answer it. So first one is what? Investors and potential investors need accounting information of Agile Company Private Limited for dash. So for what purpose it is needed? You know that information is very much valuable for the investors for identifying the risk related to the investment in this organization, to calculate the amount of return on investment in this organization, to make more investment If they are already an investor, they can invest more and more in this company. So, the first three points, value points, are answers. All are right answers. So, we can give D as the answer, all the above. So, D is the answer, but you have to remember the points, the question and the explanation. Next, 22nd question. These people need information on the stability, profitability and distribution of wealth within the business to demand more and more salary and other benefit. You know who are the parties who are demanding more salary and benefits. So, parties, we have to give two words. You know very well. First of all, we can give primary importance for employees. Is there any other parties? Just think. Yes, there are a lot of other parties like unions, trade union also. So the answer, most suitable answer you can give, employees and a trade union. That is the answer. Then 23rd, based on that paragraph, an assertion reasoning question is coming. Just watch it, read it. Competitors need information of Agile Company Limited to take managerial decision. That is the right one. Every time they want to bring more ideas, investing more in competing the market against this company, they need the information regarding the Agile Company Private Limited. Assertion is right on. What is the reason? Because the information on the relative strength and weakness of their competitions is needed. For competing the market, the other companies, means the competitors need the strength and weakness of Agile Company Private Limited. Both assertion and reasons are correct. So we can give we can choose A as the answer. Please remember that. 24th question, two statements are there. First statement is what? Government need accounting information to collect tax. That is right on. Government also needs accounting information in order to know the effect of its policies on business and the economy. That means what? Government need the information to know whether the firms are following the government rules and regulations in the right manner. So what is the answer we can choose from the four options? Both the statements are right, isn't it? Both the statement 1 and 2 are correct. So C is the answer. C is the right answer. Then last question based on that paragraph. Money lenders wants to know the creditworthiness of Agile Company Limited. They want to know. They are also interested parties, isn't it? Financial institutions want to know the ability to repay loans and pay interest. Financial institutions like bank, they want to know who are given loan to this organization. They want to know whether they are able to, whether they are having enough creditworthiness to repay the amount of loan or to pay the interest on right time. So remember, both the statements are right. We can again choose C as the right answer. Both the statement 1 and 2 are correct. So this is on case-based question. Another case-based question is here. That is an explanation for accounting concept. Based on the explanation and the other concept, questions are framed. Before that, please read the explanation. Accounting concepts are the basic rules, assumptions, and conditions that define the parameters and constraints within which the accounting operates. In other words, accounting concepts are the generally accepted accounting principles which form the fundamental basis of preparation of universal form of financial statements consistently. The main objective is to achieve uniformity and consistency in the preparation and maintenance of financial statements. It acts as the underlying principle which assists accountants in the preparation and maintenance of the business records. All the explanations are right one, and let us move to the next 5 questions based on this paragraph. Moving to the first one, a multiple choice question. During the lifetime of an entity, accounting produce financial statements in accordance with which basic accounting concept? You know very well. Again, read the statement. During the lifetime of an entity, accounting produce financial statement in accordance with the basic accounting concept. Just check whether there is any answer. You know very well. Here it is very clear from the second word, lifetime, that is mentioning the period. So we can find the answer as what? Accounting period is the concept mentioned in the question. The answer is C, accounting period. Moving to the 27th question. The information about two different enterprises have been presented in a similar manner. The information exists the characteristics of dash. Another multiple choice question. So, if both the organizations are following the same pattern of preparing the financial statement and exhibiting it in front of the users, that is whether it is verifiable, whether it is relevant, whether it is reliable, or none of the above. Actually, if both are maintaining same pattern, the actual feature mentioned in this statement is what? We can compare it. Comparability. That is the point we have to remember. The answer we can say none of the above. D. 28th. A concept that a business enterprise will not be sold or liquidated in the near future is known as dash. Once again, a concept that a business enterprise will not be sold or liquidated in the near future is known as. Always we are giving more importance for running our organization for a long time. So every time we will treat the accounts are prepared for a long time, every year we will continue that. Going concern concept is mentioned here, so the answer is A, going concern concept. 29th, another multiple choice question. The primary quality that make accounting information useful for decision making are dash. You know the primary quality, some features are explained here as answers, relevance and freedom from bias, reliability and comparability, and consistency, none of the above. Answer is there. We want reliable information, reliable accounting information, and that must be comparable. Maybe comparing of our own performance with the previous, or for comparing our performance with the competitors. The answer is what? B, reliability and comparability. Last question. The accounting concepts that refers to the tendency of an accountant to resolve uncertainty and doubt in favor of understanding assets and revenues and overstating liabilities and expenses known as. You know the accounting concept? The accounting concept that refers to the tendency of accountants to resolve uncertainty. So in order to resolve the uncertainty or doubts, we have to use the accounting concept conservatism. So the last question answer is what? Conservatism. Accounting concept. My dear students, these are the questions you have faced in the first periodic test. Kindly remember the explanation and try to correct the wrong answers. Thank you. Thank you for watching the entire video. Please do the work. Write at least on time the question and the answers in your notes. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.